I'm gonna change this up a bit. I'm gonna go with characters that were in the first game, and again, there's not many of them, so this segment won't take long. That were in the second game and compare them, and tell me what you think. Uh, Chloe.
Well, in Before the Storm, Chloe is, of course, younger. And yeah, I might be a tiny bit influenced by Ashley Birch or other gals that were on Blackwell podcast and answered that question, or not that exact question, but something like that. And yeah, she is younger.
I'm
She's
not copying Blackwell podcast.
yeah, I know. I'm just telling you that my opinions might be influenced on the actual voice actors. But yeah.
Yeah, mine are too.
So yeah, Chloe is younger. She is much more dorky. She's got a different voice, obviously, because Ashley Birch couldn't voice her. So Rihanna did, and did an amazing job while doing so, I might add. And yeah, it's just, I mean, in the original Life is Strange, you also can see Chloe hurt, or Chloe not that stone-faced and stuff, but in Before the Storm, it's much more, yeah, I think
Nathan.
Present. Nathan. Okay, so, well, in the first one, he's kind of the scapegoat, as you all know, until we find out what Jefferson did, or that it was actually Jefferson that, yeah, kind of pulled him into this shit. And yeah, he's just, the original, he is a kid with issues. I'd say he's on meds, as we see in the swimming pool scene where Chloe goes, well, not skinny dipping, but kind of like that with Max in the school. So yeah, and you can open a locker and find his meds. I don't know what exactly those meds were, but I think
it's and I would know this because I'm coming out. No, I do have autism and I do have ADHD, so I think that it was ADHD meds, which would mean he has trouble, I don't know, concentrating on one thing at a time, something like that. I don't know. ADHD is different for all different people, but yeah, Caleb talked about in the Blackwell podcast. Blackwell is not paying us any money, by the way. Talked about how it was hard to voice a character with so much backstory, and he didn't even know there was a backstory until he found out what the game was. And then when he found out what the game was, it changed his mindset completely.
So yeah, in comparison to the prequel, I'd have to say that Nathan, oh gosh,
Nathan's better.
Nathan is better, yeah, of course, because he's not that poisoned by Jefferson yet.
Not as unstable.
Yeah. So
yeah.
That's that. Moving on.
I came up with a conspiracy theory, but we'll get into it because it's a Life is Strange 2 conspiracy theory. So when we review, that got your attention to stay awake for 7 more hours. When we review Life is Strange 2, I'll hop that conspiracy theory in there. I had a couple conspiracy theories here, but the only one that I guess I could connect to Life is Strange 2, obviously there's a connection between Life is Strange 2 and Captain Spirit, right? So we've established that, right? But my question is that is it possible? Because we don't know. Do we know specifically how long after Life is Strange 2 ends, or Life is Strange Before the Storm ends, or actually, how long between Life is Strange Before the Storm and Life is Strange 2 is the year different?
Hell if I know. I
It's
think
like 5 or 6 years, right?
wasn't it like 3 years from the original? Let me just look that up real quick.
So it should be 3 years. So it'd be 4 years. My conspiracy theory, and now if Square Enix and Don Toy don't do this, people are gonna come knocking on my door. So if Square Enix is listening, you guys better hop on this. But, are you ready for this? It's gonna blow your mind away. My conspiracy theory is that Rachel Amber is not dead. And that the body that you find in episode 4, right? In episode 4 is a fake body.
Yeah, Go on.
ahead.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's what I thought too, because I watched a German Let's Player play through Life is Strange, and it's kind of canon, or many people say or think that is Rachel inside the body bag, but we don't know. We just have to take Jefferson's word for it, and I don't trust it. Piece of shit. So it could of course be true. I would hope so, because I don't want Rachel to be dead, but that's another story. So but I'm with you on this one.
Theory is that Rachel is the mom of Sean and Daniel.
Really? Oh, wow. Okay, go on. I'm intrigued.
I knew you would be. I every time I bring this up to someone, even when I bring it up in my own head,
But
it
wait.
intrigues people.
Wait, no, that can't be. Rachel is in Before the Storm. We learn, what is Chloe? 16, 15, something like that? So Rachel must be around the same age. Let's say 16. And I think Before the Storm is 3 years before the original Life is Strange.
So Rachel by now would be 19, 20, 21.
Rachel by the events of the original Life is Strange would be 19 or 20. That's correct. So if we just assume, let's give it 5 years between the original and the sequel, I mean. So between Life is Strange original and Life is Strange 2, 5 years, which would mean Rachel, if she's still alive, would be 25. However, I think Sean is 15, 16, something like that. So there's no way.
I think she adopts them and then leaves.
Because we hear in the first, we're not getting too much into spoilers, but we hear from Sean that he doesn't want to talk about his mom or something.
Well, my other reasoning for that is because in Before the Storm, Rachel gets an identity of what it's like to be a mother and learns what it means. So I wouldn't be shocked at all if they bring Rachel. These people are going to be really mad at me if Square Enix doesn't do this. My thought is that they bring Rachel back, and either Rachel comes in as a mother, and Rachel finds them on the road, right? And she finds them on the road, maybe with Chloe, or maybe with Max, and either A, the three of them take them in, B, Rachel and Chloe take them in, or C, just Rachel takes them in.
Did you see that fan art from, who was that guy? I think, let me just check that. It's Mike Cossey. I I liked and retweeted that one. It's just Chloe and Max from the original Life is Strange driving along, some street through the woods.
But that's another thing you got to consider too.
Yeah.
Is that we find out that at the end of Life is Strange, if you decide to sacrifice Arcadia Bay, they're on a road trip. They're not staying in Arcadia Bay.
Exactly.
Where's the road trip? That's the point. Is that you don't know where the road trip is. Now, am I gonna say that Square Enix and Don Floyd set this up 5 years ago and said, yeah, what we're gonna do is we're gonna leave a cliffhanger where if you choose to save Chloe, they're gonna be on a road trip, and then in season 2, that they're gonna be on a road trip, and then they won't run into each other at all. No, I don't think any video game company is smart enough to set something 6 years in advance. Do I think it could have hit them recently and they could activate something like it? Yes.
True.
Because, so, my conspiracy theory is that if Rachel hasn't already been announced as their mom, Rachel takes them in.
Man, this just mind blowing right now. Yeah, but I think that's the good thing about this community, about this fandom, about this Life is Strange universe. Just the theories, the speculations, and what could happen and what could not. And yeah, it's so much better when you just try to think the unthinkable. And yeah.
Plot twist. Here's something. This will lose all our viewers. You ready for this?
I am.
Nathan is not dead. And it turns out that Nathan and Samantha run into them in the street and adopt.
Okay. We gotta stop somewhere. That's just... It's really far-fetched. But yeah, everything is possible, I'd say. I mean, I don't know who exactly told it. I think Michael Koch might be the one, or someone from Square Enix said the story of Chloe and Max and Rachel and stuff is finished, and we're now moving on to another storyline, which is just in the same universe. So yeah, well, I wouldn't get my hopes up personally if Chloe or Max or Rachel or Nathan or Samantha or whoever makes an appearance in Life is Strange 2. I wouldn't be against it, but I don't think it's very likely to happen, honestly.
Plot twist. They're all zombies, everyone dies.
You think because of the Telltale bankrupt, they're just gonna include some Walking Dead into...
You did hear that they, I forget who it was. Squareboard or something bought them today, and they are gonna finish.
Yeah, I saw that. They're gonna finish. I don't know the name.
This is a Life is Strange podcast. So anyway,
yeah.
After my terrible tirade of one conspiracy theory that could actually happen, and the other one that I think people only want to see happen because they want Haley in Life is Strange too, I'd have to say, I guess we'll go with favorite Nathan line from Life is Strange Before the Storm. Think of something, because there's no dead air here.
Yeah, I know. Favorite Nathan line from Before the Storm. He is not that often in the scene, I guess. It might be, yeah, of course. When you support Nathan before the Tempest, when you encourage Samantha to go to him and support him or whatever, he delivers his lines as they are supposed to be delivered, and that is pretty rad, actually. So I'm gonna go with the Tempest performance of Nathan. I don't remember that stuff because, it's Shakespeare English, which is even worse than normal for me personally, you know.
The favorite line. Oh, good God. Favorite line. You think I need help from you?
Yeah, it's pretty good too. Yeah.
Yeah. Or that or the fuck you one that he does at the end of the uh play.
Yeah, when he fails it. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Um favorite Jesus. Favorite Rachel? Favorite Rachel line.
Chloe, what would it take to convince you? Just because the scene. Everybody waited for that scene. I waited for that scene. Everybody was happy, and found it so funny when streamers or YouTubers just stopped at the choice kiss, bracelet, or tattoo, and just said, "I want to choose kiss, but I kind of want to piss you guys off." That was so funny. Yeah, so
Yeah.
that line probably.
I'm actually gonna tell you guys, I went for the bracelet. I'm sorry.
How dare you? Yeah, but it's not a bad choice actually, because you can get to meet Rachel. You can get Rachel to meet her mother easier that way. So
Yeah.
yeah, you missed out, but I think you watched enough playthroughs and let's plays, or at least that scene with the kiss option. That yeah, it's all right.
Yeah. So my favorite Rachel line. Good God. So there's a couple. I know that a lot of people. It's Hey Junkyard Queen. Uh,
Oh yeah, that's good. That's good as well. Yeah.
but I forget what. Again, like you, I listen to Blackwell podcast. I might as well just start tagging those people in this. I have to. I might as well just tag the. Does Blackwell podcast have its own Twitter? I might as well just tag them in this. Uh, so favorite Rachel line. A lot of people say that it's Hey Junkyard Queen. Um, I actually, and again, I went over this last week. It's can you stop being a fucking politician for 1 second, and can you just be my dad?
Yeah,
When
that's
she
pretty
throws
intense.
the salad through the table,
But
I think
it's
that's amazing.
but you missed something. Can't you just tell me the fucking truth?
Yeah,
Yeah, but that scene is
stop being a
intense.
politician and just be my dad. Um, or what is it? Stop being a. Is it
No,
politician? Or
no,
is it
no,
stop being?
no. It's let me think.
Stop being. I think it's stop being a lawyer or something and
No,
just be my
it's
dad.
it's
I think it's no. It's politician. I looked it up.
stop
It's
being a
politician.
fucking politician. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, you guys know. Everyone
And just
knows
be
that
my
scene.
dad.
Yeah.
So it's either that or Hey Junkyard Queen. For a lot of people, it's Hey Junkyard Queen. I don't know why. I guess it's just because people never thought she was actually gonna show up at the junkyard,
Nah, I
and
think
then when she did,
it's just because the good or the awesome delivery of Kylie. Hey, Junkyard Queen, where you at? It's just so
yeah,
Rachel-like, you know. Even though we
yeah,
we never knew her basically in the first one, but yeah, so many people already said that, and it's common knowledge that Kylie nailed it. But that line in particular is pretty awesome. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. It really is awesome. Uh, I would have to say that Kylie is just um, Kylie's amazing. You know, it really is. She really embodies what Rachel was supposed to be and what Rachel is. To be honest with you, Kylie just does an amazing job, and it really is amazing. So I have to Discord message you something, but while I do that, do you think that Rachel was the doe in season 1?
God damn it. All these difficult questions. I honestly have no idea. I've read about it in theories, and it was kind of common knowledge, I think, with Geek Remix, which I just discovered because of Life is Strange. And
I love Geek Remix.
Yeah, they're awesome. They did so many. Shout out to you guys. They did so many great theory videos and analyzing stuff, and those funny videos where they do a playthrough but with the choices that almost no one did.
Yeah, those are funny.
So, yeah. But honestly, I have no idea. I think it was supposed to be, if Rachel was or is the doe, she guides Max through her journey. Yeah. So
that's why a lot of people thought that Rachel was the doe, because it was leading Max, because they had an eye on Chloe. But then again, if Rachel's not dead, conspiracy theories, who's the doe?
Exactly. We don't know. So, yeah. We'll probably never find out. But, yeah, as I said, I don't know.
Wow, there goes everyone's life. Favorite Samantha line?
The first one that pops into mind is I think it's just cute that you want to take my picture, or something like that. I don't think she said cute, but it's nice or something. I don't know. But when you're in the hospital with Rachel and you're waiting for stuff to happen, and you come out of Mikey or Drew's room, and you go to the end of the hallway, you can hear this conversation between Nathan and Samantha, and she just says something like that.
Yeah, it depends on the way you play it.
Yeah, it sure does.
Which they discussed on I think it was, I don't know, I think they both discussed it a couple times. I think it was originally on Blackwell, where no, it was originally on I think Katie's holiday stream, and they talked about how there's a bunch of different scenarios or stuff that can happen, and then I think they talked about it again when Day had them on her thing for Life is Strange, the original. I forget exactly what actually I know what the line is, but people are gonna yell at me. I think she just says "fuck you." I think that's all it is, right? But when she says that to who is it, Drew?
Yeah, I know that scene. No, I think she says, "No, you shut the fuck up." Is that what you mean?
No, you shut the fuck up. Yeah, and Haley's talked about numerous times how that's her favorite line.
Yeah.
And I never really thought about it, but I agree with Haley's statements that line changes your aspect of what that character is, and that's the big part, is that Haley just delivers it amazingly, and that changes who everyone thinks the Samantha character is into something better, and that's honestly, I think, what hey, Days on Discord. Sorry. I think honestly that's what what they were trying to accomplish, and I think they did a good job of it. Okay. Who did we do? We've done Nathan and Samantha.
Rachel. We did Rachel. We did
Rachel, Nathan, and Samantha.
We certainly have to do Chloe and Steph. Don't you think?
No, Katie Bence. Who's that chick? No. Go ahead, Steph.
Steph.
Well, you brought it up, so you gotta know the favorite line now. That's on you. You should have prepared yourself.
Yeah, in these 5 seconds. Well,
no dead air.
It must be something when you play D&D. So I'm gonna go with the first D&D session that we have in Before the Storm, where you fight, or no, you backtalk against the Dragonkin inside the cell, and then Chloe wins, and just Steph's face, like, what the fuck did I just witness? And she says something like, that was amazing. Usually this game doesn't work like that, but I'm gonna give you a +10 bonus on charisma. Yeah, that's... I'm gonna go with that one. What about you?
A lot of people, again, I'm just gonna signal people out. A lot of people say that their favorite line is Rachel Gamer. I think it's because it's when we first find out that
Steph has a crush.
Yeah, exactly. So I think that well, there goes me asking you what your favorite Mikey line was. I think that it's important for Steph to be able to deliver those lines, and I think it's important for Katie. Katie, you know, Katie remembers some of those lines still, which I don't get. Maybe it's a voice acting thing. Maybe if I'm a voice actor, I'll just remember lines constantly. But like, I don't know how. A lot of people say again the favorite line is Rachel's a gamer. Man, I'd have to go with. I mean, this doesn't really count as a line, but the whole D&D scene.
Yeah, that's fair. It's awesome.
That's fair. Well, you brought someone else up, Chloe.
Yeah, and that's a pretty easy one. Say Nobcone again. Just because.
Now I gotta tag Nobcone on Twitter.
Yeah, you should. It's just such a Chloe move when Evan just goes on about fire safety and stuff like that and says, I don't know.
Say knob.
Yeah, exactly. Nobcones require temperatures up to something degrees to open. And then she says, Nobcone again. Yeah, it's just so so Chloe-like, I don't know.
Yeah. And make sure I don't forget anyone. Let's see. Oh boy. Skip Matthews.
Fuck him. Bunch of fascists. That's
what?
Probably when you come out from...
When you get suspended.
Yeah, or kicked out of school, then there are two options. I think if you listen to his demo, then he's friendly towards you, and if not, he says, you know, Chloe, I was supposed to have today off or something like that, but the other one is much better. Fuck him. Bunch of fascists.
Yeah, I like that one. Okay, so I'd say that's probably my favorite one too. But there is a way, I forget what it is exactly, and how you do it, where you can get him to quit.
Ah, yeah, I know. If you fail the back talk when you have to go into the boys' dorms. And there's another funny, well, I'd say it's another great Chloe line there, which is, Skip, I have to use the bathroom en fuego utero. That's so stupid. Whoever came up with that line, genius. Just straight out genius. I think someone already told who that was, but I can't remember. And the line, I don't know, it's hilarious.
So I'd say my favorite line, I forget what it is, but I think maybe it says "fuck you." I don't remember. It's a lot of cursing in these games.
Peggy 18.
Yeah, I think what he says is that something along the lines of this or yeah, you want me here today? Well, I quit, and then he just quits or something like that.
Ah, yeah. Well, I've gotten reports of an enormous stick up your ass or something like that, and then Wells goes, "What did you just say?" And yeah, something like that. That's pretty hilarious.
Yeah.
The gameplay of Geek Remix to that scene was pretty fucking cool, actually. They couldn't contain themselves. I think they needed half a minute to get over it.
I haven't seen them play Before the Storm yet. I've only seen them play Life is Strange. So.
They did several playthroughs, and I think that scene only is on their least favorite. No, the choices that least people made, and there they get that scene where they fail, and yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna run down a couple more here, and then I think we're gonna head out, and then, well, we're not really gonna head out because Zeitgeist. Oh my god.
Zeitgeist.
Is that right?
That's right.
Okay. We're gonna end this recording and talk about Life is Strange 2 at 9:30 at night, apparently.
Yippee!
Yippee! You agreed to do this.
Yep.
So, who have I not done? We've done Rachel, we've done Chloe. I don't want to miss anyone because I feel like if I miss someone, people are gonna hate me.
Well, there are some lines from Joyce and David and Wells and yeah, fuck that. So Joyce, what?
Okay, David, I guess.
David.
You keep setting me up for these.
Yeah, I know. What does David say? He's maybe the scene where he talks to Chloe about his dead friend Paul or something.
Yeah.
And I'm just trying to do everything in my power to help you get through this dark time or something like that. That would be my choice. Frank. Do I look like I speak fucking French?
Yeah. That one, and probably the scene where Damon stabs Rachel. He goes, I think he goes to Damon. He's like, "Dude, chill. We're just talking." Like, tries to calm everyone down. Like, dude, everything's fine here. We're just talking. It's okay.
Yeah.
That's a big one. We're not gonna get into Damon. Sorry, guys.
So yeah, it's
favorite Joyce.
Favorite
Joyce line.
Favorite Joyce line. Between the disregard to my rules and your. No, it was something else. But I see you slipping, and that stuff before that I can't remember. Because it really shows that Joyce cares for Chloe. I mean, we all know that and stuff, but it's pretty damn well delivered, I guess.
Okay, people are gonna hate me for doing this, but I have to. Favorite Elliot line?
Favorite Elliot line? It would probably be one of those when he...
Is that the end? Yeah.
When he blocks Chloe from leaving the DA's office, but I have erased everything from that scene from my head. No, not really, but I can only remember the line when he says, "The Tempest plays tomorrow" or something. "Do you maybe want to go together?" When he kind of asks Chloe out, but not really, or tries to be low-key about it. Yeah, it's not the best line, I guess, but it's the only one I can think of right now. So sorry guys.
Man, I don't know why I just did this, because now I have to pressure myself into thinking of one. Favorite Elliot line? Man. How about just we find out he dies? No. Favorite Elliot line? Okay, I forget exactly what it is, right? But he says, I think it's in the hospital. He says something to Chloe about, "Are you okay? You're spending so much time with Rachel." And then Chloe's like, "Are you getting jealous?" And he goes, "Rachel's just gonna turn on you. This isn't real." And then I think Chloe says, "I'm good," and then Elliot says, "Let me know if anything happens. I'll always be here."
Yeah.
Because at that point, we didn't know he was a complete creep.
True.
Or did we? No, we didn't.
No, we didn't.
That was before. Yeah, so at that point, we did not know he was a complete creep.
I think in episode 1, everybody just thought, yeah, well, here's another Warren. Here's another friend zone guy. That's not special. Let's just move on. And then, boom! Fucking stalker. Yeah, they certainly know how to write at Deck 9 or at Square Enix, or don't not.
Yeah.
Fool the audience big time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job.
Comparisons. First of all, do you think that Warren and Elliot are like cousins or something?
I don't think so, actually, because they don't have to look alike if they're just cousins, but I would say no, but I'm not sure. I think there's no family tree of Life is Strange or Arcadia.
I'm just trying to make nothing out of bricks at this point.
I think I honestly think they were going for that, oh, here's another Warren and stuff, but so that they can fool the audience and stuff, but I don't think they are connected in any bloodline way or something.
I mean, we don't really have we'll get into it. I guess as of now, we don't really have a Warren or an Elliot in Life is Strange 2, but I guess I couldn't technically say that because there is a character that comes to mind, but we'll talk about that in a little bit on the next podcast. So I guess what we'll do is I gotta make sure I haven't forgotten anybody. So people are just gonna keep asking me until you say yes, right? So, can you quit college and be a permanent host? No. Who's messaging me? Okay. So do you want to quit college and be a permanent host?
Nah, I'm too far in to quit just now. I have about 1 year left, so nope. Gotta finish what you start, you know. But yeah, I usually can make 1-2 hours on weekends to record something. If the people wanna hear my voice again.
I'm sure I can. I'm sure I can figure stuff out during weekdays too.
Nice.
Like a Thursday or a Friday. How late do you usually stay up then?
Well, that depends, honestly. I don't know.
We'll talk off. We'll talk off air.
Yeah, exactly. So is that everything for now?
So what we're gonna do is, guys, I'm gonna sign off. Thank you for listening to the Life is Feels podcast. I am J-Man Powerhouse / Jeff. That is Zeitgeist. And remember, folks, life is feels. We'll see you next time.
See you around, guys. Bye-bye.